Star Wars The High Republic, The Nameless Terror. This is the latest High Republic comic, and I did read through this. I was sitting at work, kind of bored. It was kind of slow as work, so I took a whole, like, half an hour, went through it pretty quick, and it was a great read. So basically, in this book comic, it's about these Jedis. They're stranded on this planet, and then there's this being that kind of is just out there ready to kill and murder. Not the Jedis necessarily, but eats away at their force. And it's affecting their force abilities, all that kind of stuff. So they got one of them that is got injured in this crash. So they're all trying to survive on this planet, and it creates a great attention to the story of all these people trying to get off this planet and survive. Who's gonna live? Who's gonna make it out? You know, that's the fun about a lot of Star Wars stuff that doesn't include the characters that we know. Where I think a lot of the fact that Star Wars seems obsessed with the original trilogy is frustrating, because at many points it feels like you know what characters are going to make it out. Is Han Solo going to die in, like, Solo? No, obviously, because it's, the timeline, things like that. So it makes a lot of things feel kind of tensionless at times. Doesn't mean it's bad, but a lot of these High Republic books, you're being introduced to new characters, and so when you have, like, dangerous situations like this, characters do die, and you feel impacted. I love how much this crew that you see in this story feels like a family, and then you have this weird cult of people who do not like the Jedi and all that. I wish we had gotten to kind of understand their viewpoints a little bit, but we really don't, and it's unfortunate. I mean, Clone Wars has a lot of characters that don't like the Jedi, and you do understand those characters and why they think and feel the way they do. Meanwhile, you don't understand in the context of this book. But otherwise, I thought it was a great comic. Art's really good as always. These comics look fantastic. I mean, look at this. This looks great. It's gorgeous art. Great character designs. Only thing I will say I did not like, besides the fact, like I mentioned, we don't really get to understand these people don't like the Jedi, their kind of viewpoints on stuff, is that I do feel like the narrator at the beginning of this book was not very strong in everything. I thought she was kind of awkward, but yeah, I think it's worth a read still, though. And yeah, I highly would recommend it. It's a good read, and if you love the High Republic books, I think this is one of the best comics so far, possibly.